Hi there, signs of Leo. Hope you guys are doing good. This is a special reading because it is going to be for, well, I'm going to do them individual for all signs. If you have a placement that's predominant, like if you're wanting to know about a certain area of your life, then look up that placement and check out the sign for it. Like if you're, you know, like if you're wanting to know about matters of love, for example, look up your birth chart, see where Venus is, and maybe that'll tell you where you're headed with love. And just as an example of an area that you can look at. But so what I'm doing is I'm meditating, which I just did. I meditated right before you were reading, short meditation, about 5 minutes. And it was to get information on what's coming for Leo's October, November, December. Interesting meditation. Interesting, as they usually are. But so this will be short. I won't make it really long, the meditation part. But it is interesting. So what happened first was, as they usually are out in space with me, they're usually out in space. I asked what was coming for Leo's. What messages to give to Leo? What do you want Leo to know? You know? And so, well, the first thing that came out was you were taken as a collective to a place that was outside of this universe. It was like a different universe. And remember, this is probably all metaphorical. So it was like a different place. And and there were people walking around, regular people like walking around on this planet that we finally landed to. And I said to the person, like it was a kid, and I said, so this is where I can have whatever I wish for. And they laughed and they said, wish? What's a wish? Why would you have to wish? and so the spirit guide, or whoever's with me, right, angel, whatever, is kind of like pointing out the fact that there are some places where there's not much restriction on how fast you can manifest and what you want to manifest. And I feel like that's where you're headed, because, well, I immediately said I want to be on a sailboat. I want to be on a yacht. I want to sail. And it was like, okay, like instantly. Okay, yeah, that's what you're doing then. All right. So then, next part of the meditation goes into me saying, which I'm envisioning here that I'm the Leo collective, right? Experiencing this. And the things that are popping out are, I want to do things different. I don't want to look the same. I don't want to talk the same. I don't want to say the same phrases. I don't want to watch the same shows. I want to eat differently. The whole point was like, I want to do things different. I want to experience things different. And the way that I shine and come across to the world, I want to be viewed as you're different. Like, because that would be a goal, right? Oh, it's so cool. Okay, so then you're achieving all of these things. And you're doing it in different ways. And you're looking different, but you're looking successful as far as my meditation goes, right? And then the next thing that I saw, oh, and mind you, so the cat jumps up and scares the crap out of me in the middle of the meditation at that point. And that's another message, that this is going to be something that I feel like raises you to the top of a mountain where you're gonna feel a little scared, or like you're going to a new universe. There might be a little fear here of it, but that's okay, because then I saw a line of people, of souls. They had like different astronomical signs, zodiac signs on top of their head, like a Sims character, and and they were in line to get to you, to ask you to solve some of their problems that were things that you have looked at as, oh, well, that's easy. I could figure that out for you. Oh, yeah, I could figure that out for you. In contrast to, I want to do things different. The things that you were actually needed for to help everybody else were things that you have mastered, okay? So that was really interesting. And then, and of course you do it graciously, lovingly, you're Leo. And then I'm following, I'm this person, and I'm walking. Again, I'm like on this mountain. And there's a sun. And initially, there is a shadow to my body. And I'm thinking, and I convey this to the spirit guide of, oh, but what about my shadow? What about what I've still got to work on? How can I possibly stand up here or be here when I have this to work on? The moment I said, when I have all of this to work on, another sun appeared, and there was 2 suns, and there was no shadow. And then it got even like crazier than that. After that, there were several suns all around this one person, being the Leo collective. And the shadow was gone. And there's the weird part. And then the cough came, a cough, and whatever remnants or shadow was there, it was inside to be expelled by you. Nothing outside could harm or hurt at this point. And I'm taking that as, when you're leading, like, who's going to lead you? Oh my, the divine is. And all of that light, all of those suns. It was really interesting. Okay, it was very interesting. So that's what I got. So I think things are going to look really good for you. I think it might be even kind of scary, but they're going to look great for you. No fear, and definitely being very much so guided, because of a role of guiding, anyway, to be taken seriously here. Okay, so what else do we have for those October, November, December? I didn't know that went on that long. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I guess it was a long meditation. There's your prayer answered. There's divinity. There's miraculous things happening. There you go. There's prayers miraculously being answered. Neptune, compassion, philanthropy, miracles, your prayers getting out, your prayers getting out there, your heart space being heard, whatever it is that you have been praying for, or if you don't want to say praying for, whatever you've been setting intentions for. Right. So this, interesting. Because I was looking at this one today, extra, not in the guidebook. I was just kind of researching a little bit about 10. 10 has the atomic number of 50. And so there's a 5 in it, which is interesting because 5s do represent change. And some of the characteristics of 10, which are really cool, are malleable. In the card, it could mean adaptable as a human. But this is interesting. What I found out about 10 was that it has a property to it that is a highly crystalline body or structure. Body is for the message for you. For 10, it is literally the property, if you look it up, of that metal, is highly crystalline. Okay, so there's something about that, and really tapping into this crystalline body. 10, also, when 10 is being like bent, or when you're a metal worker and you're working with it, it makes a noise that they call the 10 cry. That was interesting too. I would love to hear what a 10 cry is. It's easily cut. It can be cut and segmented very easily. It's usually used to coat things too, like thicker structures, steel and things like that. That's what I found. So I think that this is relating to your adaptability, flexibility, your detours, divine detours, and definitely the crystalline body is important with this. And then maybe the number 50. Okay. Then I have the Great Serpent. And that is the Ouroboros. It is what we're talking about, the new cycle, the new experience. And look at all of the jewels that are in this snake, representing, to me, I guess, a timeline. There's a lot, seems like that reminds me of crown jewels too. I don't know why, but that just popped out as reminding me of crown jewels. You have every jewel here. So this is going to be a new experience for you. This goes beyond what you've actually prayed for, is what I'm getting. You're going to be led on a divine detour. Here's the star, as you are the star. What did the Tin Man need? What Leo has? The heart. What Leo has so much of. So much to give. So Wizard of Oz reference there. Huh. Time for you to harvest. Time for you to reap your harvest. Sublimation, sun. So this is coming out of a period of feeling quite icy, or like something was stopped. It was not moving forward, at least the way that we were wanting it to, or as fast as we're wanting it to. How to get past something. There's a lot of regeneration going on, especially in the body. You could have gone through a lot of body things. A lot of body changes, a lot of feelings different with the body. So it's your harvest time. There's 9 golden balls, and it could either be a garnet, or we could have a ruby there in the middle. The sublimation is about rising above. And the sun card is what look, the sun is connected here to this autumn. You're being like your planet, your sun, sorry, that leads you is connected to your harvest and what you're going to get, what you're going to receive. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pull from the 108 deck. And it makes sense with the crystalline body, because I have been eating a lot better ever since I started those, which has just been about 4 days, but I've already noticed some difference in my eating when I take the powder supplement of greens and fruits, you know. When I supplement with that, I'm not as hungry, because my body's like not fiending or craving for something that I'm not getting. And so my appetite's been a lot, like I've not been gorging myself. All right. White Rabbit, Spark of Curiosity, Gnosis, Spiritual Awakening. It's time. Heeding the call. Research it. Inner knowing. Dark to light. Going down the rabbit hole. Waking from the dream. Waking from the dream and stepping into something that I feel is going to be just as mysterious and dreamlike. But it's going to be real. But it's going to be real. Oh, the Wheel of Karma. I love it. Thank you. Your good karma is paying off here, Leo. So I see and I sense a group of Leos that's done a lot of work, a lot of inner work, a lot of personal growth and development, a lot of taking accountability of what our past karma was about and understanding it. And also that understanding of positive things and positive payouts we don't really focus, when we think about karma, a lot of us don't really focus too much on the good part of it. And I think that's actually what's coming for you here with this dharma. Something is destined, dharma, divine intervention, cycles, luck, fortune, divine will. Those are the words that are standing out to me in that card for you in this particular reading. So you have two wheels, or two, you have literally two wheels came out right when I said that. I was referring to the great serpent, but oh my gosh, right? So that serendipity, the things that happen serendipitously are it's your alignment. It's telling you about your alignment with spirit. Here's another wheel. It's a roundabout. Connections, new direction. I'm getting perfect timing here and keeping it moving. Perfect timing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, Leo. Just kidding. It is beautiful. It's making me want to shout for joy. You are the great mentalist. Ooh. So, you can have, this is talking about your air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be that sign. I think it is talking about, because it has the sun, you are going to be in access of some great information that's going to, if you could, okay, so if we're going to take from the meditation the different suns, then that could actually be information coming in, like solar information. Light codes. You're a mentalist. You could be tapping into some really great abilities for anything from telepathy, thought reading, I don't know, anything that involves like using your brain too, you know. Yes, you want to be intuitive, but most Leos I know are pretty smart people. Every Leo I've known has been a very smart person. So eloquent, rational, upright, quick-witted, unemotional, controlling, sarcastic, cold. I don't know why it says all of that, because I'm getting the great mentalist here. Definitely the great mentalist. There's something about that. I want to know more about what that is, because it's feeling like a gift or ability. Tell me more, tell me more. No, 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 no. Let's get, 8-8. Wealth, prosperity. Walking away from fears. Person of air, tell me more about this sun and this energy here of the mentalist for Leo. October, November, December. Well, it is. It wanted to come out. So in the reverse, it would be having to deal with the fear of walking away from something. But you would be walking away from something or someone. Oh, the great mentalist. There's a feeling of being able to easily detach from what is like wah-wah, you know, from what is not that great, like from what was either overdone, unpleasant, it's not pleasant anymore, not satisfying anymore. It's walking on that path that is a unique path to you. The Eight of Cups, taking really good care of yourself. It's going to manifest what you want. The Magician, the Queen of Wands, it is absolutely going to manifest what you want when you head off onto this trail. You're being guided here. It's a victory within self-care, love, compassion for yourself, and a changing body. Oh, so sometimes we forget that when the body is changing, we see and we get excited, yeah, when we start to see results in the mirror and things like that. But there's something that's changing in your mind that is sharper, that is different, that is new. Oh, yeah, they're wanting me to point that out. The things that you can't see that are changing inside. King of Wands, you could be walking away from something that was not working for you, or something you're trying to build that did not work out. Walking away from it. A man. This is okay, do I need to describe this person? Maybe. If this is a character in your life, this would be somebody who is not very inspired to do much of anything. And they're just sitting there and pretending that something's okay when it's not. And so you would be leaving that energy because they're not wanting to build. And it's kind of like in your nature to want to continuously improve and build. So that would be the problem, where the problem is, or the difference. Maybe not a problem. The difference, the contrast. Tell me more about this. Don't worry, it's leading you to a good outcome. Don't worry, an ending is leading you to a really good outcome. Coffin. The good outcome. 15 associated with this good outcome, even though it reduces to a 6, which would be the Lover's energy. I feel like this is saying when we are ending a toxic situation or leaving and putting an end to something, it leads us to a good situation, a good outcome. Okay. Yes. And you are taking flight. There may be something that absolutely has something to do, like directly with flight or being on an airplane or, I don't know, some kind of travel. Also, transcendence, transcending. Tell me about sublimation, rising above. Page of Cups in the reverse. Oh, Page of Cups in the reverse. Oh, the King of Cups. Oh, damn. Why is it really wanting to talk about that person? It's still wanting to talk about this, that you're transcending this situation. And this situation had to do with somebody who was imbalanced when it comes to emotions. You could have had major anger problems, not been able to control their emotions, and not moving forward from a loving place. And so collaborating or working with this person, the groundwork would never have gotten laid down, because it would not be wrong for you to say, okay, that was a hopeless situation. The Page of Cups in the reverse. It all has to do with this still. And so you are rising above or coming out of that situation. This is something that it might be in progress right now. This can be, if this is you, like it could be, because it's general. So if it is for you in a job or some type of situation like that, there just could be a lot of frustration with no action being taken. Or something to do with inaction, imbalance. It's not you. Though, I want to point that out. It's not you. Tell me more. They were, okay, yeah, they were controlling, possessive, wanted dominion over you in some way. A jealous person. It could be also a person a workplace person wanting to keep you in some type of bird cage because of feeling like they were jealous. Then we have you taking a risk, taking a chance. Number 2, the coin toss. To transcend, the bird flies up and out here. So for a very long time, you could have felt like I'm in this bird cage, you know, how do I get out of this bird cage? That could have been a reality. Sometimes the bird cage represents our own thoughts. Butterfly effect. Unpredictable, not wanting to take a chance on this. So, answered prayer. You tell me about that. Pioneering, going, you can go your own way. You can go your own way. There you are, Leo, energy. Number 2, pioneer. Boldness, destination or bust, the cutting edge. Challenge. Navigating uncharted territory. A team, though, also, as you pioneer through something. Yay. Hot air balloon and chocolate. And look, if you felt lonely or detached, then that's also something that's going to be solved by the way that it's sitting. Hot air balloon. This has to do with something with your mind being sharp or you seeing something clearly. Especially with all those suns. Right. You know, all the suns that are in the meditation. Hot air balloon, balance, uplifting, freedom, going with the flow, to rise above. 2 cards that mean to rise above, elevate, and feeling good. That's the new cycle. It's away from a feeling of trap for sure. Wealth. Number 9, chocolate, satisfaction, perfection, love, romance, aphrodisiac, doing things right, elevated mood, and celebration. Yeah, okay. Let's get something to close out this reading. Let's go ahead and use challenges in the wishing well. The wish will be granted to overcome a challenge of some sort. And whatever you decided not to take action on, really because of a lot of their inaction or inability to be balanced, is going to be a good thing. And you're going to bring in a harvest. Guard yourself against deception. Be careful of making foolish mistakes. Okay? The wishing well came out again. To make some wish magic, cast this spell and throw pennies in the wishing well. Nature. Get out into nature. It will heal and calm you. It says interact with nature around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. I also have romance. Love is set to sizzle. Chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. Also signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself, and any doubts or confusions will soon disappear. Personal riches. Small successes are likely now, and that's definitely the middle of your reading. Bigger ones are on the way, right? Personal riches. Personal reaches. Oh, wow. Okay, what is this? What is this? Author? Writing down your spiritual experiences, guidance and healing. It's really being pointed out to you. It might be a sign. Writing. Augur, spiritual master, seer, predictions, visionary. Oh, wow, pretty. Psychic medium, communication between spirit worlds. Guys, wow. All right. It said indigo child on the bottom. Oh, wow. And as I said that, that card flipped over. Like, oddly, the way that it flipped over. Occupation, psychic medium, author, augur, a seer, predictions, mastery. Yep. That's Leo's. beautiful. Master number 33. I love number 33. Any positive changes or projects you're considering right now will be well worth your while. Excuse me. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. 12-12, stay focused on the best possible future. Remain optimistic throughout your entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. I am focused. And that's what I've got for you, beautiful Leo. Sending you love and light. Bye.